Hello everyone, my name is Kita and today we are going to be playing I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Um, we are almost caught up to where my 3-hour video got corrupted, which will be this glow season. And I apologize, my dog has a toy that he wants me to throw. Listen, I'm recording. Can we not do this right now? Okay. Stop. Can you guys see it? You see the toy? Stop. Wow. Alright, so what is our stress looking like? Nope. Oh, it's up here, right. We need to rest, but I guess we'll talk to, Dizz first. You and Dizz are sitting on the tailgate of one of the expedition's vehicles, shelling bobber seeds with your teeth and spitting the hard bits on the ground. Now and then, one of you points out something funny a passing surveyor does, or spots something under the mush trees. This is the easiest way to talk to Dizz, by not talking at all. Dizz has always been like this. Being isolated from the other kids has made him thoughtful. Out of everyone you think Dizz might understand about Sim, and be able to keep the secret, do you tell him? I trust him. You tell Dizz that you saw something interesting when you were out on expedition. Dizz perks up immediately, turning to look at you. Yeah? What? I met an alien, Dizz. His jaw drops and his face goes an interesting color. You're worried for a moment that he's going to be upset with you for teasing him, but no way, Dizz hisses, leaning in. But I met an alien too, Kita. What was yours like? Like us, but an alien? This is children explaining things to each other. Like us, but you know, an alien. You describe Sim, his long dark hair, his big eyes, his faint purple skin, the way he never seems to answer any of your questions. Dizz stares at your face. Wait, you met Sim too? You nod and Dizz's hands fly into his hair. He said he met another human girl, but he didn't say who it was. It was you this whole time? We just met him yesterday. Well, no, I guess time goes by in months, doesn't it? He made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone else, Dizz says earnestly. It was a weird expression on him. He said that if other humans know about him, bad things will happen. So, we can talk about Sim, but we have to keep it a secret. Okay, this will be our secret. Dizz nods, looking serious. Good, he says simply, then repeats it. Good. You go back to shelling bobber seeds in silence, watching the colony go about its business. I don't mind sharing a secret with Dizz. Dizz is cool. How close are we with Dizz? Actually, now I'm thinking 3. We're really close to the twins. They're our top relationships. Oh, our momsy. Hi, Mom. Your mom and dad are taking a midday break in the shell of a trellis and wave to you as you approach. Kita, come here. Your dad says, pulling up a big crate with his foot and patting the top invitingly. Come spend some time with your old mom and pop. How has your day been? Extra solarly spectacular. Let's do that. It's so over the top. Our fearless explorer, your mom drawls, taking a swig from her canteen. She wipes her mouth with the back of her hand and passes the canteen back to your dad. Made friends with alien life forms yet? No. Your face goes on a journey. Friends with what? Do they know about Sim? How could they? Your parents chuckle at your expression. Wow, Kita, your dad says. You know, like the little hot eyes that sneak in, or a blip bug. Oh, those kinds of aliens. You thought for sure they were asking about Sim. But hey, while they're asking... No, I'm not telling anybody about Sim, except Dizz. Nope, just boring old humans. Your mom and dad nod and go back to their conversation. You sit with them a while and share the canteen. It's iced blep tea. You're not supposed to drink it because it makes you feel kind of buzzy. But it makes the rest of the afternoon fly by. Alcohol. Nice. Glad to know they still have that. Okay, so yeah, we need rest. We need rest bad. Oh yeah, our hormones. Holy crap. Have we rested in all the areas yet? I think so. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it... No, I'll hold off. Because this is pollen. I think next is early wet? I could be wrong. I don't really remember. Or no. Dust? I've been playing this game for how many hours and I still don't remember. Let's go relax in the park. Yutiko likes to spend time in the garden. Out of everyone here, she spent the most years on Earth, already a grandmother by the time the stratospheric even left the planet. Wow. Her family is still planet-side, if they're even alive. Oh yeah, what condition is Earth in? They never told us, I don't think. You watch her tilt her face to the sun. A gentle smile in her expression. She lived a lot of life. To want to live out the last of it here on Vertumna. And we get +1 bond with our pet Hopeye. Is our Hopeye gonna die for us or something? I'm real worried. Also, okay, I don't wanna... Is it? Okay, yeah, it's summer now. Okay. I say summer, it's dust. Alright. We met Sim when we were out last. We should probably check... Okay, we should probably go out one more time and check what the outside looks like. Yeah. I just want to see if there's an event, and if there's not, we'll just load back in. Oh, well, here's this. But I think she's just gonna... Utopia is working near the gates. This area has been deemed safe enough for kids to go for a hike, as long as you're back before dark and never go out during glow. There ain't a lot to see out there, she says. A logging camp, a few fields, some nice lookouts. You've been out here before, but that was when you weren't supposed to, so you let her give you her advice anyway. Oh, she gives us a log. Keep your eyes peeled for useful things, like that there mushwood log. She points to a light, sturdy piece of wood by the side of the road. Lumber carrier must have dropped it. It's fairly safe out there, but that don't mean totally safe, she cautions. Don't go too far, and if you see anything what scares you, run like heck and make a ton of noise. She helps tighten the straps of your backpack. Oh, that's nice. That's very helpful, thank you. What you hoping to see out there, sweets? Stuff to collect. Utopia laughs, take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints, she teases. Suppose it's different on a brand new planet like this one, she says. We actually do need samples of basically everything, especially stuff what might be edible. She slaps you on the back. Things regrow pretty wild out there, she adds. If you've picked a place clean, give it a year. Bet it'll look like you were never there at all. Okay, thanks. That wasn't really the event I was looking for, so give me just a second here. I'm not doing that. Okay. Woodlog. Guarding its nest. Oh my gosh, we got a +9. Holy crap. I wonder if we'll get a bonus for, like, if we get the whole series in here. Already got 27. 3, 2. 2, 2. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2. lot more of these flowers than I usually do. Give him a friendly pat. Oh, there is an event. Ooh. Oh, it's Dizz. I thought you were out here. That's fine. What are you doing out here? You find Dizz sitting on a large flat rock on a hilltop eating a sandwich, looking totally at home far from the colony walls. Join him quietly. You sit down next to Dizz and get out your own lunch, some soy cheese cubes and crackers from the cafeteria. You listen to the jungle sounds and think how nice it is to be free and in the open and not confined to a tiny box hurtling through space. Yeah, it's really nice. Then, quite out of the blue, the rock you're both sitting on stands up and starts to walk down the hill. Oh, okay. You crouch and look over the edge of the rock. You're a couple meters off the ground, balancing on spindly legs like a spider's, 8, 10 of them, evenly spaced. A stressful event. Plus 10 stress! Oh no! We gotta get rid of that card. You realize the rock also has eyes at regular points, which you'd mistaken for black pebbles embedded in the stone. One of them swivels up to stare at you. You gulp and try not to scream. Dizz gets shakily to his feet, trying to keep his balance as the creature under you slowly clambers forward. He grabs your hand to help you up. Oh, this is easy, apparently. Apparently we are too pro for this. Alright, we'll just put all the red here, because we got 3 red. And I guess we'll just... There's that. Nope, we're not doing the stress one. Nope. You can't make me. There we go. +1 bravery, -1 stress. You swallow hard and control your fear. Barely. Actually, this is biologically fascinating. You're too busy taking mental notes about this creature's anatomy and behavior to be worrying about your own safety. It totters along, using its long legs to pick its way through the bushes and uneven terrain. It must have had its legs curled up under its body earlier to perfectly camouflage itself as a rock. After a minute, the creature crouches down to look at something and you two jump off. You're impressed that Dizzcap is cool and you tell him so. Actually, he says, I was kind of freaking out inside. You laugh and say you were too. It's funny, Dizz might suck with people, but is kind of a badass when it comes to non-people things. I can see that, yeah. We'll keep exploring. We still got a couple more events we can do. No. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lecture them. This is new. So, you leave the path and sneak through a strand of mush trees to one of the little sawmills dotting the area. It's a small but busy operation, 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine, while a 4th one directs a 4-leg robot with a plasma saw mounted on the front. Yeah, I'm gonna lecture them about clear cutting. I don't approve of it. One of the loggers takes off her helmet and eye protection. Oh, it's Utopia. You're about to get a counter lecture. This colony needs to expand somewhere, she drawls. Clearing the land like this leaves more room for farming and helps us if anything's coming out of the forest at us. Those are good points, I guess. I don't agree, but alright. I'm doing math, hold on. We should get to 99 points. By the way, the things I'm not reading are things we've already done in other episodes, so you can pause and read it yourself, or you can go to previous episodes where I've done them. Because I found that if I read everything that I've already read, my voice gets really scratchy. Let's do this. This. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Yeah, this area is very easy for us now. Alright, and we'll go home. Okay. Oh, our toughness is almost there. It's Orturnalia, time for speeches, games, and feasting. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. This year, though, there's something new. Great big tureens of glowing beans. Weird. You try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are right now, whatever that means. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. Governor Yutiko takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome everyone to our 4th Orturnalia celebration, she says, speaking through a maxophoner. Her voice has been getting weaker lately, and can't reach across the square the way it used to. She's getting old. I'm proud as always to stand before you as your governor, and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this planet. This beautiful planet, sorry. Yutiko steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Your mom steps forward. You might have noticed a new glow-in-the-dark food on the feast table this year. These are pixie beans, our first domesticated Vertumnan crop. The crowd applauds, and your mom raises her hand. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them. So you'll have him to thank for the light show in your toilets tonight. A spatter of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile is strained as she continues. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil when we crashed on this planet, she says. These pixie beans will go a long way to making up for the losses we've faced with our earth crops. Yutiko's weedy voice rattles through the maxophoner. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. The crowd packs away their chairs as the children gather in the square. Which competition do you participate in this year? 20, probably just reasoning again, if I'm being honest. We're pretty damn smart. Tangent Science Fair project is monstrously complicated. She gives a 20-minute speech about cell division and a few different Vertumnan species that goes not just over your head, but the heads of everyone in the crowd. What is she even doing locked up in the lab all day? Instance is intrigued. She asks Tang a series of questions, soon honing in on something Tang overlooked. Tang is so upset with herself she can barely finish answering. Your turn. Alright. 5, 4, 3. Two, 0. Ugh, that is not. Ugh. That's still not great. Oh my god, 28. That's just enough. Your project this year is on power generation, explaining the ways the colony will be able to generate power once the nuclear engines eventually need to be turned off. You compared the efficiencies of burning mushwood pellets, spark snow, or the thin oil they found under the southern swamps. You'd love to outfit the colony with solar power, but those panels are full of precious metals you haven't found alternatives for on Vertumna. You conclude that wind and hydroelectric power are the easiest to maintain and the most sustainable, impressing everyone with your working model of a hydroelectric dam. Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents tell everyone about their many benefits. It's a native plant, so it grows well. They're super nutritious, taste great, they're really versatile, and kids love their bright multicolored glow. Your rumbling stomach has made you grouchy. You can't eat until your parents finally stop bragging about their dumb beans. You consider the options. Pixie bean soup, pixie bean salad, pixie bean chili, even a pixie bean aquafaba-based dessert. Everything glows in the gentle evening twilight. You suddenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid games, stupid everyone. Ugh. Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. They're probably... you're probably just hungry. Eat your beans and shut up. Such a teenager. You want to rebel against these stupid beans, but the truth is you're too hungry to resist. Yeah, you need to eat. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ugh. You settle on glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices, but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Rude. Such a teenager thing to... Grand feast. You shovel food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay, it is delicious, as everyone said. And you start to feel more human the more you eat. Right, yeah, food is great. Oh, that's nice. Plus two cards with gems. Ooh. That's always very helpful. You do feel better after you eat something. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. As your irritation fades, you wonder if this is what congruence meant when she warned that your hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, your dad gives you a big hug. It's exactly what you needed. Yes. Ah, teenagers. By the way, when are we gonna get another portrait? I know that we, get older. Bravery. Extra card draw. Draw an extra card at the start of a challenge. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. So, we are popular, which means we make more kudos. So now would definitely be a good time to do some farming. Or anything really kudo related. So let's actually, because I know we unlocked the lookout job. What does that give us again? It gives us perception animal. Basically what we get for leaving. So yeah, we're gonna come over here where we can earn some toughness from a job. I make sure I'm not missing anybody. Ooh, log. Log. Alright, let's see. That's how old we are now. And we want to work on the farm. The colony has one massive multi-purpose programmable bot. Usually geoponics uses it to till fields and help with the planting and harvesting. It breaks down a lot, but you kind of love it anyway. It's a big, slow friend. At one point, kids started decorating it with stickers, and your mom never stopped you. You and Cal are out in the fields where they are planting a new crop of pixie beans. These things are incredible. They glow in the dark. Cal is in a goofy mood and doesn't want to work. You've got the robo-plow for the day, and he suggests you ride around on it. Yes! Ride the robo-plow. You and Cal ride the robo-plow around. It's fun and it's nice to feel the breeze on your face all the way up here. Your mom catches you doing this and yells at you to get back to work. And she's right. As you climb down for the last time, the bot coughs and shudders to a stop. Your mom is so grumpy that she has to stop what she's doing and fix the bot again. You're cleaning the bot off to put it away for the night when the security officer Rhett shows up. Hello, children. When you're done, please deliver the MMPG to the garrison. We need it to shore up the walls tomorrow. Wait, but we need it tomorrow, Cal says. He strokes the sticker-covered flank of the bot. Are you gonna bring it back after? After we're done with it, Rhett replies. You and Cal exchange a look. Working on the walls is a never-ending project. You get the feeling that If he takes the plow, you won't be getting it back anytime soon. Certainly not in time for the next harvest. No, it's our plow. You and Cal protest. Not only do you need it here in geoponics, but it doesn't even work half the time. They'll just break it. And you really, really need it for planting. Somehow you manage to convince Rhett that the RoboPlow is more trouble than it's worth. He says he'll talk to the council about it, but the RoboPlow stays where it belongs, in geoponics. I mean, food... Yes, you need defense, but... I mean, both are important. There's really no real good argument for either. No, I guess what I should say, there's a good argument for both. Increase that to 3, I guess. Bam. Oh, nice. Okay. So now we have enough toughness to do Anemone's thing. Oh my god, we have so much perception. We go out a lot. Maybe we should work in here some more? What do we get from doing that? Organization and persuasion, so that's not bad. It would give us persuasion, which we kind of need. It will increase our relationship with Mars, too, which we also kind of need. We're not on great terms. Yeah, let's do that. Zeke rolls their eyes when they see you report to the depot for your first day as a clerk. Oh, it's you. They deadpan. Well, at least you might learn something useful while you're here. The depot is where the precious nanoprinter lives. Zeke lords over it like a tyrant, and they don't like children. Sir and or madam. They, I guess, is... You don't like kids, but you're part of a starting colony. You're gonna have kids. Like, that's how colonies get bigger. I don't get that. They load... Yeah, I don't even know how I would use that sentence, but they load the depot module on your palm and walk through the process. People submit requisitions for the nanoprinter through this portal, they explain. It's your job to program the correct routine into the nanoprinter to fulfill their order. Then you mark it as available for delivery or pickup, depending on if we have a delivery person available. Zeke grumbles, and we almost never do. Oh, so Mars doesn't show up a lot. With that perfunctory explanation, Zeke leaves you to figure out what to do on your own. It's okay for the first hour or so, because no one puts in a requisition at all. It is pretty early. Maybe everyone is still asleep? Catch up on some homework. We're pretty snazzy with our brain, so I feel like we would do that. You do a math worksheet while you wait for the first order to come on. Hey, this isn't so bad. You're jerked back into reality by a haptic pulse through your holopalm. Your first order. You excitedly open your holopalm and read it. Elbow grease, 1 gallon, it reads. From Cal, Geoponics, delivery, ASAP. Elbow grease, 1 gallon. He's funny. Reasoning 10. Very funny, Cal. You dismiss the phony requisition. Ha ha, Cal's got jokes. Another one pops up on your holo screen. I've never seen this event, so this is good. Flashlight, fluid, 2 gallons. Anemone, sports ball, delivery, ASAP. Really, Anemone? Another bogus requisition? Are your friends trying to prank you? You've barely dismissed the second one before a third one comes in. ID 10T gas flammable. 2 cubic meters pressurized, tangent engineering, delivery, ASAP, caution. Are our friends fucking with us, or do we think we're smarter than our friends? I don't know. You almost got me, Tang. Tang's not really the pranking type, but you stop yourself from looking up ID 10T gas. You dismiss the requisition and your friends to knock it off. Finally, you get a real requisition and get down to work. It's easier than you thought. You You're just finishing up when Mars strolls in. It was Mars. She hops onto the depot counter and primly crosses her legs. I am so totally relieved to have you here as my assistant, Kita. Finally, someone to haul boxes and fetch things so I can focus on the important work. Maybe we could share responsibilities? I don't care which of you is in charge, Zeke interrupts, as long as you get the work done. Okay. Mars can hardly wait until Zeke is gone to giggle. Either way, I'm glad you're here. This job is usually so boring. Okay. See, I'm glad there's options, because I feel like I would hate working with you. Nice. Oh, if it's exact. 25. Oh, it's over already. I could reduce it by 2. That would put me at 23. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, well. Yay. Alright, let's buy her birthday cake real quick here. That's where all my money goes, is this dang birthday cake. Cake. She always says the same thing. That's the only reason we have a friendship with Mars, by the way. It's just all the cake we give her of the birthday cake. Oh, berry. Where's Anemone? There she is. So. Want to train together? Getting your butt kicked. You used to be able to go mano a mano with Anemone, but she's been training hard. You get your butt kicked all over the sports ball pitch. She leans over you while you're lying on the floor, completely gassed. You okay? She laughs. I didn't go too hard, right? That's so funny. And now it's probably 80. Whew. Yikes. Okay, and Dizz is out here. I feel like we should probably work on our reasoning a little bit. We haven't been to school in a while. I also kind of want to go outside just to check if there's an event or anything going on. I mean, yeah, it's the same difference. Same difference. This planet is full of all sorts of bugs. Little wrigglers, hopping beetles, shiny creepers, and snaily things. Oh my. You crouch in the long grasses and explore a square meter in great detail. There's so much to see, you don't even know what any of these are. They might not even have names yet. I'll probably just watch. You stare with big eyes at the wonders of the natural world. I just don't feel right touching something when we don't know what it does. On a planet like this, that sounds like suicide. You walk into a clearing and immediately stop in your tracks. There's a Unisaur here. You've seen them before, but they still fill you with a sense of awe. As quiet as possible. 2. Next round. 9, 6, 3. Next round. 6, 5, 4, 3. As you settle in to watch it from behind a strand of mush trees, the Unisaur looks up towards you, startled by your movement. You try to hold perfectly still and quiet your breathing. After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. First it sniffs out a good tree and rubs the scent glands in its neck against it thoroughly. Then it pees like a crystal waterfall on a rock. Everything it does seems magical. You quietly take a picture with your holopalm, but you know you can't share it or you'd get caught for sneaking out. Next, it sharpens its horn against a rock, which is scored with marks from having done this before. This must be its favorite sharpening rock. You notice the bulge in its stomach. It must have had a huge meal recently. Eventually, it curls up for a nap. You quietly sneak away. This was so wonderful. Orturnalia is a magical place. It's also very dangerous. Oh, Dizz is here again. Dizz, you just keep coming back, don't you? What's up, Dizz? The second sun is beginning to set, and you're planning your route back to the gates when you spot Dizz in the distance. He waves you over. Hi, Kita, he says gloomily. He sighs, I wish we didn't have to go home. I wish we could stay out here forever. Yeah, me too. What if, he begins, what if we didn't go home? Today, I mean. What if we stayed out and camped overnight? He gestures to the pack on his back. I brought a tent, just in case. And a perimeter sensor, and I found a spot right near the depot that looks safe. Yes, camp out, camp out. Dizz sets up the tent while you place the perimeter post around the edge of the clearing. If anything trips this invisible wall around your campsite, at least you'll know about it. Without even saying goodnight, Dizz crawls into the tent, takes off his jacket, and stuffs it behind his head, then curls up in a ball facing the wall. He falls asleep almost immediately. You crawl in beside him and pull a thermal blanket over yourself. You're exhausted from a long day of hiking in the jungle, so despite the excitement of being out in the wild at night, you quickly fall asleep as well. You both wake up to a blaring alarm and bright lights filling the campsite. It's a perimeter alert. Something must have triggered it. Dizz sits bolt upright and looks at you with wide eyes. Should you go out there to check? Work up the courage to go outside. Yes. You know what, let's do all twos. Yeah. Round two. Let's do 4. We'll do this. Yeah. Three, 2. You both carefully open the door and peek through a crack. Nothing. Whatever it was, the lights and noise must have scared it off. The sun is almost up, and you are definitely not back to sleep after that, so the two of you eat soy rations and quietly watch the sunrise over the jungle together. When the surveyors open the gates and start prepping for the day, you pack up your gear and go home. You expect the worst, but nobody even noticed you were gone. You left the privacy curtain on your bed closed, and your parents must have come in late and left early, thinking you were asleep there the whole time. You're lucky, but it also makes you feel sad. Yeah, when your parents don't notice you're gone, you probably feel a little neglected. Ooh, we just need 2 more! 2 more bravery! Then we can do Dizz's event. I do kind of want to get my reason up, though. I haven't hung out with Tang in a while. First though, does anyone want to talk to me? I doubt it, but just checking. Okay. Okay. I'm getting nervous because we're getting really close to glow and I don't know what happens. Alright, let's go ahead and do reasoning. Whatever gives us more reasoning. Should we do persuasion? I don't know. It's been a while since you've taken a physics class. You wonder who they got to teach it after Professor Hal died. Was the teacher back on the he was the teacher back on the ship. Who could possibly replace him? Congruence is waiting placidly for class to begin. Oh, Kita, hello, she says as you take your seat. It's been a while since you joined us to learn about the grand world of physics. Don't be surprised, I'm teaching this class now in Professor Hal's absence. Congruence takes her place at the front of the class. Today we will learn about me. I'm the ship's onboard intelligence, but what does that mean? Does anyone have any questions for me? I feel like I've already done this. How do you know so many things? My brain is big, she explains. It's just enormous, really. Much bigger than this monitor you see here, and it's connected to the ship's holonet, so anything you can look up on your holopalms, I just know. What's your job? Well, right now, part of me is showing animal videos to children in the creche, and part of me is here teaching you, but most of me is monitoring the engines which give us power and the life support systems that make it comfortable here. So you have to eat and poop. She laughs, which has never sounded quite the same as a real person's laugh to you. I guess you could say I eat electricity, but not in the same way you get energy from food. But no, I have never pooped. I think it sounds kind of neat, actually. Just listen. Congruence explains that she had to do all kinds of calculations to help fly the ship and land it, and that she was designed to provide a user-friendly interface to the ship's systems. But Hal modded me to be far more than that, she says proudly. Now I can even tell jokes. Why did the computer cross the road, she asks. I don't know why. Congruence smiles widely. I'm not reading all of that. Okay. Yeah, we don't have anything that specifically raises reasoning. Alright, let's... I want to go out one more time, if only to just raise my bravery. Because I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, that only raised my bravery by 1. I think going out's the only thing that raises my bravery by 2. Yeah. I don't think there's another event up here. Nope. Alright, we probably can do one event. There's a mush log. Yeah, let's go this way so I can get that mush log. They're very helpful. The area is muddy from all the recent rain. Like, real muddy. If you go further, you're likely to get swallowed by a gruesome puddle of purple muck. Well, you'll try to walk through it. Getting your butt kicked. That doesn't sound very good. Let's see. 3, 3, 0. Bam. 2. You know what? 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. You hop from dry spot to dry spot. Miraculously, you don't fall in. Up to your armpits in mud. Okay. Just gonna grab that. And we're gonna go ahead around and go... Actually, we can just go back up here and click. So I just wanted the 2 more bravery we needed. Yeah, now we're at 40. Okay, so this, by the way, right here, this is where I left off. I don't remember anything after this. Like, it's not that I don't remember. I've never played anything after this point. It's been a long month of being cooped up indoors. Well, it poured rain and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. You and the other teens are in the lounge again. And everyone's getting a little antsy. Tangent and Cal are bickering about something, and Dizz must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Anemone is trying to do a dance she learned from watching holovids, and she's failing miserably. The sound of her music fills the room. You're starting to feel a little off too, but like, it's weird. Like you want to yell, but at the same time you want to take off all your clothes and streak through the colony square. Anemone dances a little too close to Mars's collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all and herself clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it, Dizz snaps. Dance your stupid dance somewhere else. It's not stupid, Anemone sniffles from the floor. You don't have to be so mean to me. Boo-hoo, Mars teases. What are you doing? What are you going to do? Dance about it? Ugh, you're so childish. Who even cares? Hey, everyone, just shut up. This is Cal? Cal exclaims from across the room. Honestly, you all fight all the time. You stay inside where it's nice and dry and you don't appreciate how hard everyone else is working. It's just whine, whine, whine. Oh, boy. You're not better just because you work outside, Tang joins in. You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. She opens her hollow palm and flies her fingers over the screen. There, see? Next month I'll be working in geoponics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Hey guys, oh boy. Oh. Utica pokes her head in from the command corridor. Children, keep it down. We can all hear you all the way from the bridge. Everyone goes quiet for about a second and then explodes into arguing again. Utica throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. I don't like... This is the only one I appreciate. Calm down, everybody. Everyone ignores you and keeps squabbling. Mars chases Cal and everyone else chases her, and somehow you all end up in the classroom. Suddenly, Mars shouts, okay, everyone, everyone. She claps her hands. 1, 2, 3. Look at me. Everyone, shut up. Everyone stops arguing and looks at Mars in shock. I have an idea, she says. We should decorate the classroom. No one seems excited by this prospect until she adds, with toilet paper. Come on, it'll be pretty. Now everyone's on board. You can feel yourself getting excited too. This is so naughty. You might get in trouble, but who cares? You're having fun. I'm not gonna try and stop them. But do we just join them or do we make it a competition? I don't think we should make it a competition. Everyone just got done fighting each other, so we probably should just join them. You and the others, you join the others in throwing rolls of toilet paper over anything you can reach, decorating the classroom with roll after roll of fuzzy, gauzy garland. By the time you're finished, it drapes off every desk and science experiment. Mars looks at your work with satisfaction. Much better. Chief Engineer Instance finally arrives to see what all the noise is and throws her hands up in dismay. The kids scatter before she can make anyone clean it up. The next day, you all feel terrible. It feels like your arms and legs are made of lead and it takes so much energy to do anything. You can barely make it out of bed. All the energy from yesterday has been drained out of you and then some. It lasts for a week. Some of you can't even get out of bed, and when you do, your moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive, until your batteries run out and you sleep for 12 hours straight. You're testing in the lounge with your friends, watching holovids and grazing on roasted pixie beans when your dad and Chief Engineer Instance come storming through the door. You! Instance snaps, smacking the bowl of beans out of Mars's hands. Stop eating those this instant! Why? What's wrong with them? Mars looks like she's about to smack some sense into Instance before your dad steps in. I'm sorry, everyone. We were wrong about the pixie beans. They're not safe for you kids to be eating. What? You've been feeding us poison? Mars shrieks. Oh, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Do my dads know you tried to kill me? Your dad spreads his hands. No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars. Calm down. They're not poison. There's just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone. Your big teenage growing hormones. And the brain's like binding to that new macro molecule a lot more than the regular kind. It's been making your moods unpredictable and causing periods of hypo and hypermania. When Mars just stares blankly at him, he laughs awkwardly. Translation, he says, it's been making you kids act silly and feel sick. I'm sorry. Instance frowns. If it's doing this to the kids, it's not long until it builds up enough to affect the rest of us too. Until further notice, no one is to eat a single pixie bean. Your dad looks distraught. Flulu was right, he says, collapsing in a nearby chair, rubbing his eyes. She didn't trust these things, but shit. She's still going to be pissed that we don't have another successful food source. You look at him in shock. You hardly ever think you've heard him swear. It must be worse than you think. Your dad sits there in silence for a long time. Oh no. Oh great, now it's glow. Yay! Alright, hope no one dies. Hey, buddy. I don't know if I want to make him do this right now. Hold on. Okay, now let's do this. Because I don't think this impacts based on the time. Dare you to go into the restricted area. You dare Dizz to explore the creepiest, darkest part of engineering, deep down where even Chief Engineer Instance never goes, under the recycling room where they say there are ghosts. You set the mood, they then sneak around behind him, put your hollow palm flashlight under your face and shout, boom! Pray free and friendship. He rolls his eyes. He had to think about it. If there were any ghosts on this spaceship, one of them would be my mom. Oh. Yeah. You guess that would scare a normal person, but Dizz still isn't scared of anything. That's also kind of dark to say. Okay. So 80 is what his next one is. It doesn't look like... Oh, crystal. Alright, let's go ahead and just rest in here for today, I suppose. Oh, who do I want to hang out with? Dizz. You plop down beside Dizz, who's listening to music in his hear speak, and ignoring everyone else in the lounge who with dog determination. When it becomes obvious that you're not just going to leave him alone, he turns off his music with a huff. What do you want? You ask him what he's listening to, and he replies, it's just some old Earth music, you probably won't like it. All you have is Earth music, unless you want to listen to the space shanties the adults made up in the last 20 years, so you don't know what he's talking about. You tell him to give you a little credit. He rolls his eyes, but lets you sync your hearspeak to his. Grungy-sounding rock music fills your skull. That's so appropriate for Dizz. You spend a few hours passing music recommendations back and forth, lost in your own private soundscape. We'll probably get rid of this one. Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is on high alert. You're collecting glowflies in the geoponics garden with Cal and Amoni when the sirens begin to wail. You all stop what you're doing and look at each other nervously. Your parents run off to help defend the farms, telling you to get inside the houses and stay quiet. Amoni declares that she's going to the walls to watch the soldiers fight. She knows a good spot. I don't want... Okay, so here's my thing. I know this is our first run and we're gonna save everyone. We don't save this time, but... If Amoni's gonna go on the walls, I feel like that's the game telling me, hey, she's going to be in danger, because she's gonna be on the walls. So, I'm going... Oh boy. I'm gonna go watch from the walls with her, because if I'm with her, I'm at least there to help keep her safe. That's how I'm thinking about it. You and Amone race towards the walls and scramble up so you can watch from a safe distance. Did we miss anything good? She pants. Oh look, there's my brother. Come up here. Don't do that. Com looks around for the source of the voice, squinting up at you when he spots you on the wall. He yells up at you to stay put, and then the animals burst through the gate. The wood splinters in every direction, and hot eyes pour in, quickly overwhelming the guards. Hot eyes are small, but in large numbers they're fierce. You watch the security officers manage the chaos. They have gloves that shoot arcs of lightning, and if you watch close, you can practically see the skeletons of the little animals light up from within when they're hit. Cool. Yeah, but we have a Hopeye. He seems harmless for the most part. Look at him go, Anemone cries, cheering for her brother. Get him, Calm. Get. Watch out. Oh, he's okay. She clutches your arm. He's so brave. I want to be cool. I want to be cool like him when I grow up. You could really impress Anemone by going down there and helping out. Well, I'd love to, but I'm afraid if I leave her, something's going to happen. But what if her brother dies because we don't jump down? There's so many things that could go wrong right now. And I don't know. I don't know if they will. So here's my... we don't know if they're flying creatures yet. That's my thing. We have walls, which is great. But what if they're flying creatures? What if one just, like, takes a Monet and flies off? And I was there and I could have stabbed it or something. I don't know. And my problem with this, right, is the fact that this is associated with a skill, so I feel like, you know, if I should pick the choice that's associated with a skill, because that's obviously the better option, because it has a requirement attached to it. But that's not, from what I've seen, that's not really the case. Oh boy. I'm gonna stay where it's safe. I'm gonna stay up here with her. Oh my god. I'm gonna stay up here with her. I'm gonna stay up here with her. I'm going to protect her. Eventually, the defense forces manage to push back the creatures. The rest of their broken swarm flee back into the wilderness. You and Amone slip home before you get into trouble. Your parents are arguing quietly at your little table. I'm telling you, it was a fluke, your mom says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields, the lights. Okay, your dad replies, taking her hand across the tabletop. We have to tell people what we saw in geoponics. They look up, noticing you in the doorway. Your dad's worried expression quickly changes to a smile. Hey, Rutabaga. Is that another plant? What happened to the fields? Your mom stands up. Don't worry about that, she snaps. Get to bed, it's late. And we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up. Did we get a new portrait yet? Oh, we do! Look at this! Oh my gosh, I think our model changed a little too. Hold on. Oh, it did, we're taller. Oh my gosh, everyone aged up. Oh my god, I want to talk to everybody. Oh, Cal, you look so cool. I love the little braids, the little beads. Cal trundles by you with an empty wheelbarrow. Hey, Kita, he calls out. Get in, we're going planting. You want to hear a fun nature fact? Are we already at... You tell about the time Tang brought a skunk bug for show and tell in biology and it got scared and made the worst, most smelliest, grossest stink you have ever smelled, and everyone thought Tang had farted. Then Professor Hal had to clear out the whole room, and it took weeks to get the smell out of the beanbags. It was so gross. But also kind of neat how such a tiny bug could make a whole room of kids run away. Cal laughs. I remember that, Kita, except the way I heard it. It wasn't Tang, it was you. Oh, what a cute little smile he has, too. And he's probably 80 as well now. Yeah. Dizz! Oh my god! I can't wait to see what Dizz looks like. he's got a little acne too. That's so cute. You find Dizz sitting in the mouth of one of the wall's drainage sewers. In wet season, excess rainwater is diverted out here, so it doesn't flood inside the walls. In the meantime, it looks like Dizz has set up a little base here, with pillows and a stash of snacks. His alien communication device hisses with static. He looks up from his hollow screen as you pop your head inside the drain. "Hey, Kita," he says quietly before going back to the game he'd been playing. "What are you playing?" "You haven't heard of it," he says without looking up. "I made it myself." "I am a game designer developer. Let me know what you made. I'm interested." You squeeze into the narrow drain and sit down next to Dizz. On his hollow pad is a picture of Mars, and you watch him drag a match from the sidebar and drop it on her face. Little animated flames wriggle over the picture, leaving parts of it looking charred. It's pretty crude, but you think you get the point. I mean, Mars is always teasing him, so... Where did you learn how to do that? It's pretty simple, Dizz says. The light from his hollow screen reflects in his eyes as he looks at you in the gloom. People on Earth used to make this kind of stuff all the time, and I have a lot of time to learn new things. What happened with Mars? Dizz shrugs. Same thing that always happens, he says. He resets the game, then drags a bomb from the sidebar onto the picture of Mars. It explodes and the picture disintegrates. Oh no. She booked my name down for every appointment with the nanoprinter because she thinks my clothes are always torn up and dirty all the time. He continues, so I got in trouble for wasting resources. I tried to tell them it was her, but Mars never gets in trouble. Everyone likes her. He mumbles, but it's fine. I don't need anyone to like me. I don't care if they hate me. I hate them. Oh, I see. Dizz goes back to playing his game, content not to talk to you. I kind of want to try. All right. I want to try? I don't know. Sure, Dizz replies. He links his hollow palm to yours, and you feel the haptics pulse as the game files transfer. You open the game and are presented with an option. Whose picture do you choose? My mom. No, Mars. Definitely Mars. You load up a picture of Mars. Screw her. She's so bossy and mean. Dizz is right. She's the worst. You drag a knife, oh my goodness, from the toolbox onto the picture. Thwunk! Right through her face. It feels good. In a weird way. You probably shouldn't think about that too hard. You spend a few hours letting off steam with Dizz, loading pictures of your classmates and commiserating about life in the colony. After a while, he even starts to smile a little bit. That's good. I don't really want to hurt anyone, Dizz confides in you. Sometimes it feels like I have so many angry thoughts inside my head that there's no room for anything else. He turns off his hollow palm and looks down at his hands. Even if it makes me feel kinda gross after, it's better than feeling numb. Aw, buddy. Oh my god, Tammy, what happened to your hair? Wow, Anemone's got great locks. So... Wow, she got rid of all of her hair. And it's fine, it's okay the way she looks. I just prefer long hair, and I really like the way hers looked. But, to each their own. Tangent looks up from her hollow palm, blinking as her eyes refocus on the middle distance, and then on you. Her previously long hair is gone, buzzed close to her scalp. You almost didn't recognize her when you first saw her. You wonder if it was caused by a lab accident or something. Hello, Kita, she says, already cagey. Did you need something? No, I just came by to say hello. The faintest hint of relief passes across Tang's face. You get the impression that not pressing her on her personal appearance was a wise choice. Oh, well, hello then, Tang replies. She raises her hand as if to push her hair out of her face, but stops when she realizes what she's doing. Did she have to get rid of it? I'm rather busy at the moment, actually, so if you don't mind, you can take a hint. Okay, bye. Because if she went to brush it out of her face. I guess that could just be habitual, but I don't know. Plant. I just want to see what people look like. Oh, that fits. That checks out. She's very pretty. I want to see Anemone. Let me see your locks. I love her hair. I love how wild it is. Okay, new territory now. Oh boy. I don't even know where to begin. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is where I'm going to end the video here. Excuse me. So we are now in new territory. This is past where I was when my 3-hour video got corrupted, so I don't know what the heck's happening from this point on. It's making me kind of nervous, and it's really cool that everyone got new portraits. I'm super stoked. But yes, I will see everyone in the next video. Bye, guys.